Oh boy. Hello.
Hey, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Would you like this?
I would love that actually.
Oh, great.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. She gave me a program. We have programs. You are great, LA. I take back most of what I said about you, not all.
Hustle all day, all day. Grind. Steady stacking paper. Money on my.
Welcome back to another exciting edition of the MLB 30 and 30. I am your buddy Domino Chris, and if this is your first time here, let me ask a favor from you. Smash the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get her going. Today is park number 8, and we are in the City of Angels, but don't tell a Dodgers fan that. Los Angeles. This is Dodger Stadium. Some quick facts about Dodger Stadium. It's in Los Angeles, California. Opened in 1962, making it the third oldest behind Fenway and Wrigley, and its capacity is 56,000. Good for second in the league. First, depending on who you ask. Don't tell that to our buddies in Oakland. So this is actually one of the few parks I had been to before this trip started, but that was way back in 2014, and I gotta say, I wasn't very impressed. However, since then, Dodger Stadium's undergone multiple renovations, and I was amazed at what I saw. I mean, very much exceeded expectations.
Dodger Dogs Express. I can get down on that again. So simple. Prepared, grab and go, check out, bing, bang, boom, back to your seat. Hello, baseball.
Dodger Dogs are a staple of Dodger Stadium, and I will absolutely be back for one of those in just a little bit. But first, I want to check out the lower level. Now, I don't even know where to begin with this area because to my understanding, it was one of the major renovations that they did in the last couple of years, and to say it's a game changer is an understatement. From a DJ booth to a makeshift dance floor to stuff for the kids to many concessions, which is about time to get to because at this point, I hadn't eaten since yesterday and I am starving. Let's go.
I did see one list that said burnt-end nachos might be the way to go. Now, you can imagine my skepticism. Lived in Texas, had all the barbecues around the country. Not sure if LA is going to be known for their barbecue, but it was recommended, so we'll at least take a look.
So apparently there's more than one barbecue place, and I found this.
All right, so I stumbled upon this barbecue place. Smoked ribs and mac. A half rack of ribs and mac for 17 bucks. Seems reasonable, considering I paid, what, upwards of 20-something dollars for some crab fries. I think the garlic fries were over 10 bucks. That actually seems somewhat reasonable. So that actually might be the way to go. I did not expect to get ribs and mac and cheese coming to a baseball park, but hey, sometimes you just go with the flow.
I ended up going with the nachos, but I mentioned the ribs and mac because when I go back, and I will be back because this park is awesome, that's the first thing I'm getting for sure. You could have just been a man and gotten both.
My goodness, what a helmet. I might even keep the hat. All right, here we go. What do we have on here? Looks like we've got onions, I believe this is spicy sour cream, burnt ends, which honestly look fantastic, nacho cheese, and jalapenos on there. Try and get one with pretty much everything on there. I am making a massive mess right now. Cheers. That's solid. And I need some napkins. All right, did it. Might not look like it, but I did do a number on those. I'm sweating a little bit because me and jalapenos usually don't mix.
Oh, poor little
Shut the f up.
Oh, that's naughty language for a professional.
Nonetheless, I'm proud of that nacho performance. And now I think it's time for a beer. All right, I think I'm gonna roll with this tropical IPA. That would be fantastic. All right, this is a tropical IPA from Golden Road Brewing Company, which I believe is in Sacramento. I'll have to double check on that.
Nope, while there is a location in Sacramento, Golden Road Brewing was actually founded and is still headquartered right in LA, so it doesn't get much more local than this. Boom!
Wherever you are, if you're watching, enjoy the day today. Cheers to you. Oh, that's heavy.
That was a theme. Everywhere on the West Coast, beers were heavier. This was a day game in LA, and the weather was beautiful, so a lot of families were out soaking up the atmosphere and enjoying their Wednesday afternoon, which I also decided to do for a bit, but I wanted to keep it moving to see a few more areas while I still had some time. Look at all those bobbleheads. Good lord. And of course, got to pay homage to some of the boys from yesteryear. There is a lot of history in the Dodgers organization. But I know you weirdos out there in YouTube land want more food, so here you go. All right, we have the grilled Dodger dog. Trying to find a little space where I can set up shop. We've got catsup, mustard, some relish. I actually wanted to try this plain to see how it is before I put anything on it. Yeah, cheers. You know what? Everything's better with ketchup. I decided to go up top for a bit just to see the views, and I don't know if Dodger Stadium is higher than others, but man, it sure feels like it. Having a look out here over Dodger Stadium and LA. Oh boy, hang on. I spy with my little eye. If you look very closely, you can see from Dodger Stadium the Hollywood sign. It is over there. We're gonna get this one from far away. Oh, Encore. I've never seen a place play it twice. That was crazy. Well done, LA. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shifted gears on that one real quick. Shout out to DMX. Rest easy, brother. Now, if you recall at the beginning of the video, this sweet lady gave us this program for free. And I can't say enough about that because a lot of places don't even have programs at all anymore. So this was a major bonus point for Dodger Stadium. It didn't have a scorecard in it though, and that's cool. I don't need one. But since I've been getting them, I decided to take a look and see if I could find one. And I was told to go to guest services where I got maybe the worst scorecard I've ever seen. It's just on a generic piece of paper, no names, no teams, no anything. It's slanted, the lines aren't straight. It looks like it was printed on a crappy printer yesterday. What they do to make it official though, is they will give you a stamp that says Dodger Stadium and the date you were there, May 30th, 2023. One issue, I was there on May 31st, 2023. Not a big deal, I just thought it was kind of funny, and since most everything else at Dodger Stadium was awesome, you get a pass on this one from me. One last stop downstairs to watch a little bit more of the game and watch people do the wave, which I can't believe is still a thing, but party on. But now we gotta hit the road as tomorrow is a day game in Phoenix, and I don't know if you know this, but traffic kind of sucks in California. And that is Dodger Stadium. It's a day game tomorrow in Phoenix, Arizona, so need to get there with a little bit of time to spare. Again, today's drive wasn't the most difficult, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't reeling a little bit from the last few days. So want to at least get on the road. This is still Los Angeles at the end of the day, so traffic is going to be out there, and hopefully I can beat that. What time is it locally? I think it's a little bit short of 4 p.m. local time, so I might be able to beat the rush hour by just a little bit, but unfortunately we had to exit a little bit early. I love it here. This was a perfect mix of old school feel of a ballpark plus a little bit of modern renovation, if you like. Had a great time today. I was pleasantly surprised by how much fun I had. I didn't think I wouldn't have a good time, but I didn't expect to have as good of a time as I did, if that makes any sense. I thought the stadium would be a little bit older, a little bit more dingy. This was a lot of fun. So Dodger Stadium, there you are. And we are on to Phoenix. See you in a few hours. Thanks for watching. As I mentioned, next time we are in Phoenix and we might have a special guest or two, so don't forget to smash the like button on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, make sure to hit that notifications bell as well so you don't miss any of the fun shenanigans. Real quick, Troll, you got anything else to say? Lovely. See you next time.